Okay, so here we are after a wonderful performance from Silent Interlude at Gigonometry. So tell us all about who you are. So we got Niamh, Sean, we got Niall, and we got Sean again. And you've only been together since what, January, Niamh, or something?
End of January.
Yeah, end of January pretty much. We haven't had that many live gigs, but yeah.
I saw you doing your EP launch in Whelan's about 2 or 3 months ago or something. So clearly you've been working in studio and getting that together. So Niall, tell us, where did that all happen and how did the band come about?
So our very first gig was the kind of first round of Howth's Got Talent. Howth's kind of our local area. So we just kind of said we'd go for that and take our chances. We ended up winning that. So we had €1,000 to play with. So we invested that into recording. We recorded it in track mix with Michael. Good kind of setup there. So he really was just perfect for what we were doing. Got a really great sound out of it. And then we kind of just plugged it so much going up to the 30th in Whelan's. We worked so hard just kind of pushing it on and on and on and on till we were sick of it. But I mean, the launch went well. We were all happy with it.
Yeah, it was really, really good. I totally enjoyed it. And of course, surprise, surprise, you are playing at Electric Picnic. How the hell did that come about? Which one of the Seans is going to tell us that story? We'll go for this Sean here because he's closer.
Well, King Kong Club were doing this this competition. They've been doing it for a while. I think I don't know how long they've been doing it for, but one of the semi-final prizes was a slot at Electric Picnic. So we went for it, and it was actually a clap vote. So we got all our friends down and got as many people around as possible. But it was a really good gig. Yeah.
So all your friends with big hands.
Big hands, big feet as well. There was a lot of stamping. But yeah, it was a really fun gig because like just the feeling of actually, we're going to Electric Picnic. We're playing Electric Picnic.
Having just formed in about 5 months previously or something like that. Yeah, that's pretty phenomenal. And Sean, Ella, tell us about the formation of the band. I mean, these are all Howth based, but did you go to school together or how did you get to go?
I didn't actually know any of the guys until about 2 years ago when me and Niamh started going out. So yeah, I've been going out for 2 years, and then Sean is Niamh's brother, and then Niall is Niamh's best friend. So.
Right. Okay. You're the bloke that drifted in somewhere along the way. Yeah.
Fairness to him.
Yeah, so he's not just blowing. And Niamh, when I saw you first on stage in Whelan's, actually, I thought, she looks like she's a soccer player. Tell us, are you a soccer player?
Yes, I am. I play football for Shelburne in the Women's National League.
Wow.
Yeah, and last year we were playing with Raheny and we were in the Champions League. So.
Wow, that's phenomenal. And did I see something about you being selected for Ireland for the university or something like that? And I know it's a sore thing because you're injured, right? But tell us more.
Yeah, I was chosen for that at the start of summer maybe, and the plan was to go to South Korea to represent Ireland. But unfortunately a week before that I got injured, so I had to, touchy subject.
Oh, well, look, at least you get to play Electric Picnic, do all those things and put a lot of time into it. Now, it's so funny because you reminded me of a very good friend of mine, Aisling, who's a wonderful guitar player and singer like yourself. She looks quite like it, but she's also a soccer player with Piedmont. So Aisling Kavanagh.
Oh, I probably know.
You probably would. It's a small soccer female world, probably, and I'd imagine you'd probably know each other. So you're obviously very excited about Electric Picnic, Silent Interlude, the EP. I really, really like, and it's been, obviously the €1,000 was really, really well spent. Influences. I'm hearing a bit of London Grammar, and I know you played a London Grammar song at some point in time. Somebody mentioned Florence. For you, Niamh, are you the main songwriter, and where are your influences coming from?
Not necessarily. We all kind of, like a couple of songs Niall wrote as well, but when we bring them to the table, we all add our own little bits, so it comes together the way we all have the same influences and stuff, so it comes together just the way we all want it. Really, it just happens,
Okay, because there's not really a lot of bands doing what you're doing, which is kind of, I suppose, it's ambient, but then it really picks up and becomes quite dynamic as well. So, who's the person who kind of really wants to get the beat going? Is it the drummer? No, you're responsible. Tell us more.
Probably a kind of combination of the two of us. I listen to copious amounts of metal. So I like to kind of bring that to the table, but in subtler ways. So, I absolutely love kind of dropping the head, and we do the light stuff, but I also think that can be difficult to listen to for kind of a full 4 or 5 minutes. So I like to kind of bring it up, bring it back down, but we're kind of experimenting with that. In terms of, like you said, with influences, I mean, for us, it's like you said, London Grammar again, a bit of Florence, a band called Daughter. They were actually playing the sound tech, turned them on as we finished, which was amazing. But then kind of at the moment, like the new song we were writing there, just an Irish band instrumental called "And So I Watch You From Afar." Just been listening to that loads the last 3 days, just kind of writing that. So that's kind of been an influence on us, definitely for that song at least.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I mean, the music scene in Ireland is phenomenally strong, but I think you guys are bringing something a little bit different. You probably don't realise it yourselves yet. I don't know what it is. I can't quite put my finger on it. Maybe it's the fact that it's so ambient initially and then kind of blows you away or something like that. What's the plans for the future, Neve? Have you any plans? Are you just enjoying the ride for the moment? Has anybody talked to you about doing anything else?
We got the licensing deal with what's it called?
Avant Music.
Avant Music. So our music has been put up there, and hopefully we'll get, you know, minor films or ads or something like that. Our music might get in there, and we got one of our songs is going to be playing on the Satanta Sports documentary as well. So hopefully, you know, we'll get a couple of more things like that and just keep getting the exposure that we want.
Yeah, oh, that'd be amazing, especially you being a sports person yourself, Neve. That'd be rather wonderful, as they say. And I think obviously the music being kind of that ambient thing, and obviously being able to pick up like that is actually perfect for soundtracky stuff. So getting a licensing deal is pretty damn cool for a band at such a nascent stage. So music-wise, you know, you played 1 or 2 new songs tonight. Are you writing away like devils? Are you really kind of riding on the wave of this adrenaline that's going on? Sean, tell us.
Well, my parents have actually been away for the last week or so, so we moved all the drum kit and amps and everything into one of the bigger rooms in my house. We've just been up there every night practicing till about 3 in the morning every night. So yeah, no, we're working away, trying hard.
Well, you really seem like you are very, very tight together. You obviously get on really well together, and that's a huge thing as well, you know. And are you going to take your sound around the country at all? Cork, Galway, Belfast, all of those other wonderful places?
We missed Independence by a hair. We were very close to getting that, but it didn't work out for us in the end. So we're going to be looking at going up to Belfast, going into Cork. We might be looking at going to Galway too. So just doing, you know, little kind of once-off shows, bringing our friends with us, you know, just kind of like a traveling little mob. Just, you know, more for the crack and just kind of spread our name around.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the most important thing for any band is to really, really enjoy what you're doing. And if stuff happens after that, then that's kind of a bonus. But, you know, it would be awful that you would be suddenly picked up and become famous and be miserable, you know. So I think you're definitely going about it the right way. So final word from my pal Sean here, who I'm going to duck out of the way so you can actually see the beautiful man. Sean, what's next for Silent Interlude?
Well, directly Electric Picnic, as you know. But musically, as Niall said, like, And So I Watch You From Afar is becoming a big influence for us. So I'm starting to see a bit of that kind of heavier influence coming.
Yeah,
I think that's what's next for us, probably.
Yeah, okay. Well, whatever you're doing, keep doing it, guys, because it's been working really, really well. And thank you so much for performing at Gigonometry. We were absolutely delighted to have you, and the crowd loved it. Thank you so much.
Cheers.